Hi, my name is PMac12 and I auto-asphyxiate myself to Call of Duty videos, and I like bubblegum. Today we have a mercenary team deathmatch on the one and only Highrise, in which I attempt to set the world record for fastest time breaking all the windows in one of these buildings. I'd like to tell a story just to start off. I got a friend of mine back in high school, who's the main inspiration for this. He broke a window with his bare fists. His name's Raul. He's a good kid. Everybody comes to school the next day, because I think it was like late afternoon, everyone had already left school. And everyone comes to school and they see this pane of glass is just broken, and everyone's like what happened? Like, did somebody like take a bat to it or something? And so I'm talking to him, he's like, yeah, you know that pane of glass? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that was me. I'm like, well, what'd you do? He's like, hit it with my fist. I'm like, you hit it with your bare fist? He's like, yeah, I was trying to get a fly off the window, and then it just broke. So yeah, he ended up having to pay, I think, $300 and some to replace that window. So that's my friend Raul, and he is my inspiration. So as you can see, I am using a similar class to the one that people really like to complain about, Marathon, Lightweight, and Commando, and I decided, though, that is my normal window breaking class. I mean, you can't beat the reach of Commando, especially, you see I had to go around that object there, where otherwise if I had Commando I probably could have just gone right through and taken out the window. But I figured, I know how much people complain about it, and I don't want to be the object of complaining, so I decided I would switch to Ninja, which will allow me to go undetected while I break windows and hopefully help increase my WD. For those of you who don't know what that is windows to death ratio. Another thing I'd like to talk about is a lot of people like rave about the tactical combination, and which is obviously where you switch from the standard, instead of having your knife on the bumper stick, you put it on the buttons pad and you switch them around. And a lot of people really like that, but I don't really understand it, because when you're breaking windows, you're going to use your knife a lot more than you're ever really going to crouch. I mean, you can see I'm crouching right here, but that's only to take out the lower windows, which obviously are actually one of the most forgotten about things when you're trying to set the world record and whatever. So, but another reason why I think that the knife is so important, and why I don't think that the tactical combination is good, is you can see, you saw right there, is when you try to shoot a window, it takes multiple shots and a very long time. I mean, you can see that window was shot before I knifed it and it still hadn't broken. But if you use a knife, it's a straight shot. You just break the window just like that. So that is why I don't like the tactical controller configuration. I think that's proper terms. Other things, NoobTube. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, especially for the higher windows, which I think I'll get to later, but you're wondering, why don't you use a NoobTube to take out windows like those? And it's simply because I don't like controversy, and the current controversy surrounds the one-man army danger close NoobTube, and so I said, I'm not going to do it. I could probably break these windows in only one NoobTube shot, and I see people break windows with NoobTubes all the time, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to be part of that crowd. So yeah, that's why I don't use the NoobTube. That's why I prefer the UMP45. I feel like it's really one of the better guns. Oh, another thing, don't forget these windows. These windows are sneaky. You're gonna miss them. You hardly see them. But sure enough, they're there. And look at this. Look at Infinity Ward. Look at them fail. I'm going to talk a little more about Infinity Ward failing later, but look at how those aren't destructible. Who puts bulletproof glasses to protect their coffee pastries? I'm pretty sure my friend Raul could break that with his fist. So, not good, Infinity Ward. Bad job. Another thing a lot of people forget is the copy machines. And there I die. Some guy thinks it's funny to just shoot somebody while he's making copies, but that's cool. That's, if you like doing that, innocent civilians and whatnot. So here I am taking out the glass on the copy machine, which is a common mistake a lot of people make. And it's understandable. just like the monitors. I don't know if these monitors are actually made of glass, but I think it's a good idea to take them out just in case they are. I don't know, for those of you who are really into this world record business as I am, you know you really just want to cover all your bases. You know what I mean? So you can see me, I forgot another monitor right there. But so other things. We have I think I talked about why knifing beats gunning, but just another advantage. I guess that guy killed me right there. Probably could have used my gun. Maybe guns are more effective when you're going for that overrated, you know, KD instead of the much better WD. But I digress. Another thing, look at the spawn system. One of people's favorite things to complain about, and I can't agree more. Because when you're trying to break windows, why do you want to spawn in the middle of the map? It's just ridiculous because there are no windows there. There's maybe one. I don't even think there is though. I think that other than the buildings there aren't any windows, which is why I just think that it's not the right move. You can see me getting killed with a throwing knife, and you might ask yourself, well, you know, why don't you use a throwing knife for those windows? And well, I don't know. I think we're getting close to wrapping up here, it looks like. So I'd like to just say thanks to anyone who's watching this, and if you would leave a comment, tell me what you think. Like it if you like it. If you don't like it. Anyway, we're gonna pretend I didn't say that, and we're getting towards the end. And these, for the record, these aren't windows I forgot. These are windows that were in the other building, which is the spawn system at work again, which is just dandy. So yeah, looks like this is just about to wind up. You can see 7,400 and it's over. So if you were wondering, my final window to death ratio was 8.33 repeating, of course. So have a good day.